Thank you, Michelle. Now, to California's historic drought. With 10% of the U.S. population and half of America's fruit and vegetable production, California is hitting a harsh reality. Today, the state said that February was the worst month for conservation since last summer. Families weary of mandatory cuts of 25% and more managed to reduce water use only 3%. The drought is considered extreme or exceptional in 3/4 of the state. With rivers drying and fields unplanted, something's got to give. Here's Terri Okita.
In this Mariposa County community, houseboats that should be floating sit on dry land. Collapsed train trestles, underwater for 50 years, are visible again. The area's main water source, Lake McClure, is down to just 9% of capacity.
In the history of this reservoir, we would be underwater right now.
John Swigert manages the Merced Irrigation District.
As this reservoir continues to drop, we may get to the point where there is no water to release. And that's a very scary proposition, but it's also a proposition that's staring us straight in the eye.
In December, residents here were ordered to cut water use by 30%. It wasn't enough. Now homeowners like Sally Puente must cut consumption by half.
We just hope that we're doing enough, and you think before you pour anything out.
She doesn't even empty her bathtub, collecting the used water in a bucket the district gave her and pouring it on what's left of her garden.
What has this drought been like for you?
Devastating, really devastating.
Today, the state's water board began hammering out strict new measures to try to get Californians to conserve 25% more water. The new rules may take months.
Thanks for coming out.
But David Klein isn't waiting. He's installed this smart meter outside his Long Beach home to calculate his family's water use every 5 minutes.
We're just trying to do as much as we can do in our little home to make a difference.
Residents who overconsume could face steep fines and water bill surcharges. Scott, the board will vote next month on enforcement measures.
Terri Okita. Terri, thanks very much.